Hello, how y'all doing? I hope y'all doing well. I'm gonna do this morning in my face because I'm not saving certain things for special occasion. When the special occasion is the new day celebration. Okay, so I got this from Five Below. Ladies, Smoke and Mirrors One Piece Complete Essential Kit. I got some eyeshadows, um, eyeliner pencil, slanted tweezer, eyeshadow brush, brow gel, mascara, brow highlighter, all types of stuff. And I'm going to use every bit of it. So, and because I got this orange on, I want to use this orange lipstick. Why is it over here? I don't know, but I'm going to hit it. Okay. It's so pretty. So I'm going to stay with that type of look. I'm going to see where it goes. But the title was basically about um the whole narcissist, autistic, bipolar, just these diagnoses being thrown out all willy-nilly. Even people say it about themselves. Unless you have been professionally diagnosed and it hopefully in treatment, and certain things wouldn't be said all willy-nilly. Truth be told, people go to avoid therapy or just throw things out all willy-nilly. Kid you not, they left many victims behind. That's how they justify Interflex. Okay? So I'm trying to see. Okay, so what I'm going to start out with, first and foremost, I have to do something with the under eye. And I could have sworn, where's my mother plucking concealer? I just had it up here. This is just freaking great because I literally put it in here. The reason why I'm annoyed is because it's the perfect color, the perfect match, the perfect texture. It's a Fenty, and I know good and well. Hold on. Yeah, fudge. Did it fall? Did it fall and roll somewhere? Oh, geez, you serious? Alrighties, you know what? I know I got another one. I just don't know where it could be. This is so distressing. So effing distressing. Now I got, oh, is that it? No. I don't get it. I can't do my face without the concealer. Now, let's see. This is just effing interesting. This is why I don't go live. This is one of the reasons why, number one, I don't like spontaneous stuff that anything could just go wrong and then it's OMG for the world to see. So currently I keep that particular concealer right where I can reach it for numerous reasons. Because I wear it even if I'm not doing my face. I'm not the type to beat my face like that. I just am well aware of the need of a good concealer. So effing annoyed. This is just the worst. Now I gotta try something else. And I got, all right, let's see. We're gonna try this one. What is this? This is some total, I don't know. It matches, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Yeah, I'll stay with watching some shenanigans in the background. And kid you not, this is the only type of reality TV I can tolerate. I didn't catch that Tammy show. I've been meaning to when she was catching people in the act and all types of stuff. But OMG, I don't have that. I don't know what channel that is. I don't have the schedule. So it is what it is. If anybody knows, feel free, leave it in the comment section below. Alright, okay, back to what I'm talking about. See how easily the motherfucker get distracted, and that's why those who are not really diagnosed, medicated in a therapy session shouldn't sit and play around and use certain things so willy-nilly. And the reason I'm saying so, because this is another reason why I either get cut off or cut people off, because I'm not for the BS. You're not going to sit in my face and use medical terms and then aka gaslight me, because let me just say I have a therapist and had one long enough to know that I don't even call nobody a narcissist in a sense, because number one, even if I feel like they is, even if I feel it in my bones and in my toes that this motherfucker is dysfunctional, again, I'm not their doctor to say so. I could just say, you know what? Stay away from me. We're not grasping the concept of communication properly. Like the fudge. But no, lo and behold, we get the ones that want to say, oh, you're this, you're that. And guess what? I might be. Let's say for argument's sake. But what's annoying is that what is the diagnosis of the mother plucker who's feeling comfortable to say such things? Because usually when somebody says something of that nature, it's because they just grasping for sure and they don't have nothing else to do with somebody's unbotheredness. It looks like a lack of feelings, or it just looks like you're not getting through, especially when you gray rock a narcissist. Let me just say that they'll flip it and call you one immediately because of the fact of you being unfazed, unbothered. It's like I got a tweeze. I got a tweeze. And it was a kid you not. I'm not gonna even go to the fact that I have to pluck so much on the chinny chin chin. Mind you, I've been doing this since I was 20 years old. 19, my 19th birthday, really. 19 or 20. I remember going in the mirror, getting ready, and it was the lighting was extremely good in that bathroom. That's how I noticed I had freckles. Was looking at a good lighting in the mirror. And I said, what the? And I touched it and I said, oh my God. And ever since, every year, there's another one. Another one appears. Another one. So, what is this? I kid you not. I have no idea what I'm doing here with these four of these tools. I'm just doing what I used to do back in the days. Because back in the days, all I had was, let me tell you what I used back in the days. Mother plucking mascara, eyeliner pencil, eyeshadow, maybe with two palettes on it, and my favorite lipstick that was by it was that brand. Oh my God. Um it was aimed for black girls, so I forgot the name of it. It's gonna come to me. But either way, I mean to the point where they had nice browns and black. And I always was a red lip girl. I always loved the red lip. You know, I actually didn't really like nudes until my 40s, to be honest. But either way, um, it didn't take me much to do my face. I remember when I got my face done, I believe my daughter did it for me. I don't get it done often. It took like a freaking hour. It felt like, ooh, it took forever. It took forever. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not gonna sweat getting my makeup done. I can't sit there forever on day to. I just don't even want to go out after this. It's like, come on, sugar honey iced tea with the Feezy. Like I said, I didn't do much, but since I started seeing these little fudgery raccoon eyes, I said, oh, we can't have that. I don't want to look anything to have anything to do with a raccoon. I don't want to talk like a raccoon. I don't want to look like a raccoon. No. Heck no. So so I don't mind an eyebrow brush, get the arch going. You know, why not? Why not? And like I said, I ain't doing much. This is just so I don't look as if I don't care. I like to care a little bit. Should I put a little bit over this part? Because I usually, like I said, people like I see it be on the eyebrow and stuff, and that's gonna cause too much blending for me. So I'm just gonna do what I usually do. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll figure it out along the way. Not to tell I ain't using all of this stuff. There's no way in God's green earth that I would into. I thought I was, but I already just used just the brow gel so far. I want to use the eyeshadow definitely. I just don't want to. Okay. So I'm not even touching the subject the way I want to. Kid you not. So more than likely, I'm just going to come back and do a pre-recorded and get to it. Just break it down in a real quick way. But honestly, I'm so freaking annoyed. I kid you not. I'm trying not to be, and even to the point of being a narcissist, right? Let me just say, for argument's sake, I can be the ultimate villain. Anybody could. It's free will, okay? It's freaking free will. Decide whether or not you want to be the one who don't care. But let me just say this: I officially don't care when it comes to those who didn't care first. I'm a defense player, always been. I just happen to be a good defense player, you know, Super Bowl status. So, with that being said, it definitely feel like, of course, there's going to be some times when you react to someone in a way that they're not getting what they want, and they usually did, you freaking lose it. Freaking lose it. You're so turned off. And I know why God made me a woman. Because I feel like if I was a man, listen, man, I feel like I'll just start just be, oh, reacting first, thinking later. I see people say, oh, somebody's autistic, somebody's bipolar, somebody's a narcissist. And I'm like, from what? Where you get this information from? Because guess what? If I start diagnosing people willy-nilly in the accuracy, I don't know, I always do this. I open it with the Bible. I'm like, what the hell? Just trying to open up. This is another reason why I don't wear makeup. Because why the hell is so hard to open? Like the fudge. Ridiculous. I'm gonna go for just to have on an orange. I'm gonna go for like a brownie gold. Yeah, I'm gonna go for gold. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh. See, one thing about eyeshadow back in the days, they used to talk about the blend. Oh, because women don't know how to blend. That's why I like. Let me just tell you something. Back in the days, because it was never like you didn't have it to do. We like this is what I used to do, and my friend taught me how to do this. Well, back in the days, it was always like at an angle like that. You see, so you're gonna go like this. You're gonna go towards in an angle, like you know. You're just gonna blend at an angle to where it kind of like a shadow. Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow. It doesn't supposed to be where, well, at least back in the days, it was subtle. It was very subtle. It was very subtle, unless it was performative. But either way, let me see. See this? Hmm. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. I just got to do a little bit more blending. Let's see. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's it. Oh, alrighties. Here is the thing to my tweezer. Here you go. Yeah, I didn't really use hardly anything in this kit, but the tweezer, the eyebrow brush, and a little bit of eyeshadow. So guess this is gonna last me to the spring, summer. Because again, we didn't need all of that stuff. I kid you not. Um, we want a little bit of blush. Do we? Do we want blush? Do we? Maybe we do. Is there some blush in here? See, this is the stuff I usually just pack in my cosmetic bag because it has a little bit of everything, these little small ones. And then when I run out, I usually get another one. But I'm going to just start packing the bigger things because they be just sitting here going bad. Oh, shit. Right on my damn dress. Shit. Well, it's not. Let me tell you the secret too to getting rid of a lot of stains. Look at this blush. Look how much blush. Is a baby wipe, but since we got some wet wipes. Use my phone. Oops. Mm-hmm. Okay. Try to do something with this damn. I put way too much blush. Way too much. But hey, it's okay. I ain't going nowhere. Not today. Only way I'm going is to the door and back. I got a couple of the packages probably I got to sign for. I don't know. I just was trying to figure out some things before I step out. Okay. How's that? Now I have been using some turmeric lemon thing to combat the smoker's lips. Uh, but again, got me a girl, a woman, who with lipstick. And as long as the lips ain't chapped and hard, who gives a damn if it's a little dark? I don't. Not I said the cat. I just do it because I want to see how it works. I want to see if that turmeric lemon thing worked because I did two different ones. I did a turmeric lemon with and added to a Neosporin overnight lip balm. So I put it on my lip at night, wipe it off in the morning. And I also took a little bit of turmeric, lemon, and added it to I think it's like a bleach. Now, mind you, before you sit there and say, you bleach, you bleach. No, no. God dang it. First of all, ain't no way I'm a bleach if all my life, at least most of it, I wouldn't mind being a little darker. But my dermatologist said, my dermatologist recommended it for dark spots. Spots, not mother plucking the whole body. And that little thing that I bought lasted so many years because I ain't consistent of putting any type of bleach on my body. Ooh, ooh, that's good. So that's how it goes over the rainbow. This roller is done. It's raggedy. It keep catching my hair, whether I bought it or not. I don't need it being pulled. That part. So this roller is going because I've used it to the point. I got more, but I've used it to the point where it's done. Okay. So most I'm going to do is make my calls. Probably take something out the freezer because I got a couple of things I don't mind eating right. Like for instance, I got a nice little ribeye that I'm thinking about defrosting at this time, and um, I also got these crab legs that I had got from Aldi's, my little $20 holler that I love so much, and ooh, come on, orange, come on, orange. Look at the orange. Look at the orange. Mind you, the toes is orange. I did do the nails, but the stones and stuff wasn't lasting the way I wanted it to. So I went back to the nudes. But the toes is definitely orange at this time. I do like it. I do. So basically, I was talking about so-called people medically diagnosing motherfuckers, and I got distracted, let it be known. Somebody need a medication. Listen, people, I just want to say thanks for just whoever catches me on the replay. Because honestly, it be crickets over here, and do I care? Not I. Those who stop by, much is appreciated. Shout outs to you. But this is just something I like to do. If it grows, amen. If it don't, amen. What I'm supposed to do, but just embrace the naturalness of life. I know you're saying, how you embracing the naturalness of life with the hair, nails, and face and lashes? Because I can. It'd be like the fakest mother pluckers with real hair, the natural. Like, you ain't got to prove nothing to me. I'm black all day, underneath here, some corn braids. Okay? So don't think for 1 second I'm doing this for anybody else but me. I don't have to prove anything. I don't have to prove my femininity, my blackness, my strength, my amazingness, my softness. I ain't got to do none of that. That's why when I'm trying to say when people want to diagnose, let them, because trust me when I say if I call somebody out, like I said, I don't need to do the easy stuff what everybody do. I like creativity. So if somebody gonna really try to come, do something I haven't heard. Do something that haven't been done. All right, ladies.